Hey everybody, this is Robert again with HemingwayLand.com. So right now we have some new listings in Sandoval County, New Mexico that we're really proud of that we want to show you. So if you come to our main page and you click on New Mexico listings, it'll take you down here to Sandoval County. So we've been buying up a lot of 1-acre properties in Sandoval County. Sandoval doesn't have a lot of 5 acres or 10 acres, but it has a lot of 1 acres. So we've been buying up those and we're offering them now between $1,600 on the low end and $2,100 on the high end, which is still incredibly cheap and very affordable out there in Rio Rancho. So let's talk first of all about this one. Less than a mile from the Santa Ana Star and UNM medical centers, and this property is actually very close to this one. But let's focus on this one first. This is UNM 1657. So if you click Learn More, it'll take you to the listing page here. So one of the things that we like to do on these pages is we like to include points of interest. So for anyone who's uninitiated with the county that the property is in, they can learn about just different things that you can do, national parks, museums, zoos, whatever that's in that area. But this property in Rio Rancho has all of this, and it has a lot more. So if you come up here to latitude, longitude, and you just click on these hyperlink coordinates, it'll take you to Google Maps, and you can see. So first of all, the property, this is the 1-acre lot here on Guinevere Street. If you pull back just a little bit, you'll see, I don't know if it's exactly a mile, but it's pretty damn close to the UNM Sandoval Regional Medical Center and the Santa Ana Star Center. And if you pull back even more, you'll see UNM West is right here, and then the College of New Mexico, the Rio Rancho campus, is really close by. So if anybody who works at one of these places or goes to school at one of these places is looking for a home very close by that will cut down on their commute time back and forth to school or to work, this is a great piece of property. But anyway, getting back to nearby points of interest, if you pull back just a little bit here, you'll see that right up here, if you just hop on the 347, which I guess is called Paseo del Volcan, over here to the 550, quick commute, and you're right here at either the Twin Warriors Golf Club, the Santa Ana Golf Club, or the Santa Ana Star Casino. So very quick drive right over here to these places. And if you work in Albuquerque, or if you want to drive down to Albuquerque, I'm not sure if this is the best route. I'm not familiar enough with the area, but I assume you hop on this road, 347 over to the 550, the 25, and then you're there pretty quickly. Or if you're going up to Santa Fe or Taos for the weekend, also a quick drive. So it's one of the really nice things about this property is it's not only its proximity to these entities over here, but also just how quickly you can get from it to other parts of the city, to the other things that are of interest. Let's go back over here. So let's also just talk about this nearby bulk fill station. If you click on this link, if you don't know what this is, a bulk fill station, I'll just read this. It was created at the corner of 21st and Northwest and Northern Boulevards. The station was created to make available potable water for domestic use and for construction purposes. Helps address the issues of water theft from hydrants and yada, yada, yada. Point being, if you're going to come out here and build, that's a really good thing to be aware of. It's a really good thing to know. And if you come back here to the coordinates, Northern Boulevard and 21st, this is Northern, and when this thing finally materializes, you'll see that 21st Street is over here. So Northern 21st, right in this area is where this bulk fill station is. Pretty close to this property. I think this is the only one in Rio Rancho, though you would suspect that they have more. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, back to this. So one of the other nice things that we have, as I've talked about in other listings, is that we'll usually include zoning ordinances for the county, so you can read up on what you can and cannot do with the property, or what's permitted, or what the workarounds are for the things you're trying to do, let's say. So we simplified that, and under zoning, under rural residential, we include a PDF where we excerpt in this case, 2 pages from the Sandoval County zoning ordinance that pertains to a rural residential lot. And you can read about this, and it'll give you a lot of good insight into what you can do with this property, what's permitted, what's legal, what's feasible, etc. And of course, if you come down here, as always, we have some really nice photos of the property that will give you a sense of what the terrain is like, what the road conditions are like getting out to the property, the vegetation on the land, what you're going to have to deal with as far as landscaping if you plan to build, etc. So that's really helpful. And finally up here, just one of the last things I want to talk about as far as what's so nice about this property. Sandoval County assesses the value of this land at $2,468. We're offering this for $1,600. Now, even better is the market land value, which they say is $7,400 basically. So if you were buying this property on the MLS, you'd be buying it at around that price. We're offering it at less than a third of that. So it's a really great deal. And as usual, if you click the Buy Now button here on our website, it'll take you to a page where you can fill out your information, the name that you want the property deeded into, as well as the tax address that the Sandoval treasurer would send your tax bill to. You give us all that information, you fill this out, enter your credit card information for the $1,600 plus the $150 doc prep fee, and within 24 hours we get back to you with a copy of the new deed for your approval. Once you say, yeah, everything's spelled correctly, everything looks right, then we mail it off to you, and so it's there for you to pass it on to the county with the recording fee, but basically within a week the property is in your name. And quite honestly, once you give us the money, you can just go out there and set up camp as you wait for the documentation. Anyway, so along with this property, we have about 5 other lots right now in Sandoval County. We'll be getting another 3 within the Rio Rancho subdivision. So if you miss out on this one, there are even more that we're offering. Anyway, hope that helps. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow us down here on the YouTube channel. Click on the little bell here to get the latest updates on our properties, and follow us also on Twitter at Hemingway Land. And thanks again for watching.